This morning we are not running, we are going to go hiking because every once in a while we get a day off. So today's Friday, January 16th. It's pretty cold. It says it's 12 degrees. So we got gloves, we got a beanie we're going to get on. We're going to get the car warmed up. We're going to go to this little place called Germantown Dam. Fantastic place to hike. And what beautiful weather we're having. That white dog over there looks like a polar bear. We made it to Germantown Dam. Obviously you can see it's not crazy. The dam is up there. We're ready to go. We got the pack on. Got the Georgian blade. There it is. This thing is nasty. We got this because you never know who's out here, especially Sasquatch, so you gotta stay strapped, okay? We're gonna get this going, hoping to do about 2 miles, maybe 3 miles, we'll see. We'll be out here for a long time, so I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful, snowy, cold day. The daunting first hill. My dad just sent me a text. Look at all them turkeys. Eating all of his corn. That's another thing, is just being out here. You know, this year's the first time I went hunting with my dad since I mean, it's probably been 15 years. I got me a doe. Got some meat in the fridge. If you've never tried venison, it's so, but what I'm getting at is being outside. There's something about being in the woods, just being outside, which I'm gonna get into in another video why I'm doing this, documenting. I wanna document doing hard things. I'm notoriously known for giving up, if I'm being honest with you. So it's time to change that. Oh yeah, look at that. We have hit 1 mile, average heart rate 137, speed 3.4. Listen. That's why I come out here. Completely silent.
Sorry about that.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Hi, puppy.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. So, like I said, I got some snacks. My sugar is not low right now. My sugar is not low. But I don't want it to get low either. So I call this preventative maintenance. So like I said, when I was 18, I broke my tib and fib. Had to put a rod and stuff in there. But I think I let that disable myself, honestly, more than what they said to me at the hospital. In my head, I was like, well, I can't do that. Well, I can't do that. But being heavier, I'm still not light. 239 to be exact. But at 280, I was hurting all the time. It didn't matter what I did. My knee hurt constantly. I got to the point where I was like, I have to do something because I'm miserable 24/7. So I just started slowly working out, cutting back on eating. Started to lose the weight. And then I noticed my knees stopped hurting. And I was like, oh my gosh. This whole time, my biggest disabler was literally my thought pattern. Didn't intend on getting so deep with you all so quickly, but I think that's my biggest problem is I disable myself here more than my body does. We are rocking the Tandem Slim X2 pump. Love this thing. I actually have the sensor as well, the Dexcom sensor. My sugar patterns are like way better than they used to be. And it helps regulate. So like if my sugar's going down, it'll start pulling insulin. If my sugar's going up, it'll start trickling a little bit more. It's fantastic. That's also something I've used to count myself out of things. Like, well, I can't do that. That's too vigorous. I'm diabetic. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just since I've started running 3 weeks ago, I finally picked up running again. I was tired of it. I've had to lower my basal, if you know what that is. It's the constant stream of insulin for the hour to keep me at a certain number. It was at 1.65. And in 3 weeks of running and tracking, I'm not even writing my food down. I'm just like cutting my food down. And I've cut out junk food. I'm not eating after dinner. Drinking way more water. Going to the gym consistently. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just being consistent for the first time in a long time. And in 3 weeks, my basal has went from 3.65, or no, 1.65 to 1.35. And I'm still, which is why I'm doing this, I'm still trying to figure it out, because now that I'm more active, I'm going to have to change my insulin consumption, because I'm still having lows frequently. So it's a good thing to go through, because I'm lowering my insulin consumption, and that's what I want. I want to take less insulin, and the bigger you are body-wise, body fat-wise, the more resistant you are to insulin, which therefore in return you have to bring your insulin consumption up. So as I'm losing weight, as I'm being more active, and as I'm not eating junk food as much, I'm able to start bringing that basal down and get into a more steady rhythm and keep my A1C lower. That's the key, because what I do right now is not going to affect me for another 10 to 15 years. And by that point, if I mess up now, then it's inevitable, and there's nothing you can do about it later down the road. So take the steps now, that way I can have a better, healthier, longer life 20, 30 years from now. Ding for 3 miles just went off on the watch. We went a mile farther than anticipated. We made it back. Right there's the car. Then we'll do a breakdown. Speed, heart rate, distance, elevation gain, all the goodies. .22 miles. That will wrap up today's hike. Pull up the Coros app. 3.22 miles. Farther than we anticipated. Average speed, 2.9 miles an hour. Average heart rate, 136. 453 feet of elevation gain, nothing crazy. It's 21 degrees out right now. Aerobic endurance. We hung out in recovery, but we also spent 28 minutes and 45 seconds of today's hike in aerobic endurance. Tomorrow is Saturday, January 17th. I'll probably get up and do a run, since I did a hike today. Probably do a 3-mile run in the morning. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please like, comment, subscribe if that's what you're into. And I'm just gonna document this for myself. I want to see the growth at the end of 2026. And if you guys want to join on that journey, it'd make it that much sweeter. I'll see you all in the next video. Here's my boy.